So very good morning. So in the previous session, we started with the concept of Section 8 company, wherein we have covered subsection number 1 in the 3 points of various prohibitions and restrictions on Section 8 company. Later we went into concept of subsection number 5 and subsection number 6. 5 and 6 summary I said, 5 already completed, 6 also we read. Now we need to read the two provisos, subsection number 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and its proviso. So before going into that, first one, Section 8 companies are companies not for profit, will be the companies which are incorporated for the purpose of promotion of any of the specified activities like education, commerce, culture, religion, etc., science, research, everything. Second one, they intend to apply the profits only for the purpose of promotion of its objects and prohibit the payment of its dividend to its members. These are the three things we completed. Next, if that be the case, you apply to the central government for a license. Central government, if it is satisfied that you are ready to comply with the three conditions and additional conditions whatever it imposes, it will issue a license along with the certificate of incorporation normally given under section number 7. So license will be granted. Once license is granted under this section, such company need not use the word limited or private limited at the end of its name. So done. So that's what we have seen. Next, we went to subsection number 5. Once central government is satisfied that you are ready to satisfy the conditions given in that section and other restrictions and prohibitions and additional conditions, it will give a license. Private, public you need not use. Subsection 5. If central government at any point of time after granting the license felt that, okay, after giving the license, if the central government is of an opinion that any company which is already registered in section number 8 is not working in tune with the promotion of objects under clause A of subsection number 1 of section number 8, or it is not complying with the restrictions and prohibitions, or okay, it is not complying with the additional conditions imposed by the central government for the grant of license, or the activities of the company are fraudulent or violative in terms of its activities, in such cases they may take a harsh action against that particular company. Number one, whatever the action they can take is convert the status of that company from one company, section 8 company, to a public limited company or a private limited company, as the case may be. That's what we have seen in the previous session with regard to subsection number 6. Hope everyone remember this subsection number 6 point. Okay, please read subsection number 6 for a while. We go with subsection number 6 provisos and 7 to 11. We have seen the concept called as a revocation of license. Please read subsection number 6, subsection number 7. Sorry, subsection number 6. Once you completed, we go to the provisos to 6. Completed. Shall I go to the next one? See here. We are now going to start with subsection number, provisos to subsection number 6. Before even going into that, first answer my question. Under subsection number 6, what action the government is going to take? What action the government is going to take? First one is a revocation of license granted. Once it revoke the license granted, section 8 company, section 8 will be license will be taken out. Means it will remain as a company, either as a public or as a private company. One effect. So you will convert the status of that company from a section 8 company to a normal commercial public or private company. That before doing that, revocation is a punishment given to section 8 company or not? Before doing that, give them an opportunity to speak, the directors of that company. That's called as opportunity of being heard. That's called as opportunity of being heard. Giving a chance for a person to speak before giving a punishment is called as an opportunity of being heard. Next, once government pass an order to cancel the license, you should only answer. License cancelled means registration of company will be cancelled. Only section 8 license will be cancelled. But in the records of MCA, that company will be registered as a section 8 company. Therefore, tell the registrar that the license has gone, convert the status. Therefore, the next point came. Provided further that, read, a copy of every such order shall be given to the registrar. Everyone understood the first and second provisos clearly? Yes, Next. Yesterday I told you one point. Always conversion cannot be a remedy. Sometimes, if the situations are so worst that I can't just convert and continue, in that case I have another remedies are there. Yesterday I told you this. Number one, I can go for, everyone in the class answer, why you are sleeping? First option I can go for winding up. Second option I can go for amalgamation. When you are going for an amalgamation, amalgamate with another company having a similar object. That company also should be a section 8 company. Did I told you this point or not? Now we are going to read the same. 7 and 8 on the same. Start 7. Where license is revoked under subsection 6, the central government may, by order, if it is satisfied that it is essential in public interest, direct that the company be wound up under this act or amalgamated with another company registered under this section. Even before doing any of these two actions, I will give opportunity of being heard. Read subsection 7. So completed everyone? So what is the subsection we completed now? Subsection number 7. Tell me what are the two other options available? Either go for a winding up or go for amalgamation. Amalgamation with a section 8 company having a similar object. Sir, where is the similar object point, sir? Read the next one. Subsection number 8. Where license is revoked under subsection number 6 and where the central government is satisfied that it is essential in public interest that the company registered under this section should be amalgamated with another company registered under this section and having similar objects. Then, notwithstanding anything contrary contained in this act, the central government may, by order, provide for such amalgamation to form a single company. Stop there. That's all. Up to there you need to read. Deleting all the scrap unnecessary content in this subsection. Simply one word. How can you tell one line? Subsection 8. Anyway, they are repeating the same language in all the subsections. Simply, if the license is revoked and the central government decided to amalgamate, then amalgamate only with the company having similar object. That's a game. Clear, everyone? That's all. Done. Subsection number 8. Next. Amalgamation is one option. There is another option. What is that another option? Winding up is another option. Winding up can happen under two procedures. Number one, winding up can happen under Companies Act. Winding up can happen also under Insolvency Code. Repetition. Winding up can happen in two ways in India. Company winding up. Winding up either under Companies Act or winding up either under Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. Either under this act or under this act, winding up can happen. When I will go for winding up under this, when I will go for winding up under this, let's try to understand. If there is a company which has conducted a fraud against the creditors, it could not pay. Because of that, company went into winding up. IBC will apply. Any other reason, Companies Act will apply. Means you are going into winding up because of unable to pay the debts to the creditors. If that be the case, which one? Answer. Insolvency Code will apply. In all other cases, Companies Act will apply. Clear, everyone in the class? That's the idea, sir. So read. If on winding up, 1 second, everyone is not reading. Why? Start reading. If on winding up or dissolution of company registered under this section, there remains, after the satisfaction of debts and liabilities, any asset, they may be transferred to another company registered under this section and having similar object, subject to such conditions as tribunal may impose, or may be sold and proceeds thereof credited to Insolvency and Bankruptcy Fund formed under section 224 of Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code 2016. Read it once. Completed? See here what you want to convey. See here, there is a Section 8 company. Okay? This is Section 8 company. Say for example, this Section 8 company has been formed. for promotion of a religion. Okay. Example. Hmm. Yes. Example. 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 Shall we continue? Example. There is a Section 8 company. This Section 8 company grabbed money from public in the form of corpus in our example. Okay. Person who don't put money to a person who is dying in hunger will go there and give money. Example. One person in the neighborhood will die in hunger. He don't care about him. Let him die. I will give money to some third party. He went there and he gave as a corpus to a particular entity. Example. Sir, listen carefully. Listen here. Huh? Corpus. Corpus means capital. Section 8 companies don't use the word capital. Generally, they use the word corpus because in a normal company, when you put money in the capital, how to use that capital is at the discretion of the board of directors. Section 8 company, there is no discretion for you. You should use only for that purpose. Those are called as a corpus. Okay. Sir, okay. See here. There is a Section 8 company which is using money for the corpus fund. They received corpus from public. Public also gave donations. Gave the donations. They gave subscriptions to various schemes he provided. Okay. Sale of idols, everything, commercial activities also happened. Sir, let him do. Anyway, you are doing only commerce. So no wrong in doing the business. But don't do in this name. In our example. So, example. Sorry, okay, listen carefully. So, listen here. This is Section 8 company. This is doing this activity. One or the other day, you do any religious activity, you continued. How many we have seen in my life? Last 10 years back, one person was caught this way. His name is Kalki Bhagavan. Sir, I will give an example directly about that rogue. Na coffee ready, What is the time? Thalia. So listen. So the point is, 1 minute before 8. So the point is, whenever, once upon a time there used to be a person, a ghost. That person's name is Kalki Bhagavan. You might have heard his name. Listen, sir. No one will be caught immediately. Everyone will get their time. Timer will be on. During the timer, no one will be caught. Timer has to come to 0. Everyone will get their own time. It may not be today. In our example, timer will be on. So, even when Sisupala do the mistakes before Sri Krishna, he has given how many chances? 100 chances. You do. You start doing all 100. Once you do 100, you are gone. So, you do 100, no problem. Maybe you are in 50, 55 now. Maybe you do another 10 years you will run. So, like that they will do. It takes hardly a 1 minute time to get the reality, to get the truth out of it. It takes hardly a minute, 1 minute, 1 hour time max. It doesn't take ages together. Maybe your timer may be on today. It comes your way definitely. One day or the other people will know. So, but still people are not wise enough to understand that we should rather believe on scientists than on Babas. In our example. So the point is, sir, there is a Section 8 company. Sir, this particular Section 8 company promoting some religion or some culture, something they are doing, some overaction. So, corpus is collected, donations collected, subscriptions collected. Government changed. Example, central state government changed. They became against to him. How much time will take to polish this fellow? It will take hardly 1 minute time. When judiciary and law and order is in our hand, you can play football with them. So, the point is, the moment if the government changes and comes a anti-government, you are gone. Because so many criminal cases will be backed against them and they will come forward. Obviously, what will happen if I dig back those criminal cases now, because there is no limitation period for crime in India. Limitation period applies only for civil cases. Limitation means today something happened. You should not complain after 2-3 years. You should complain within the period. That's called as what act? Limitation. But crime don't have limitation act. Clear? Today you can dig out 18 years back crime also. This fellow killed wife. It's reality. Okay. Police case was registered. Criminal cases were against him. So, ruthlessly killed almost 21 years back. Just because you grow the beard, that doesn't mean that you are a saint coming from sky. Okay. Wrong done is a wrong. Bloodstain never goes. So, the point is, after that, you say that much, this much about yoga, meditation, that doesn't mean that you are a saint. People may be mad, but I am not. So, the point is, you collect corpus. Example, to create interest on the Section 8 company, I'm just giving some examples. So, corpus collection, donations collected, subscriptions collected. Sir, your day is running. Everyone has his own day in this world. Your day is running. So you enjoy. During this time only you should enjoy. Anyway, after that. So therefore, now only you should do, if at all you want to do something. So, the point is, corpus, donation, subscription. 3 things are collected. Later, after 5-6 years, maybe if God is really so generous, maybe next year only. 2023 should be the end. Sir, okay, let him take time. He also has so many duties. 2-3 years after, Government of India came to know that this fellow is a cheat. This fellow is a rogue. This fellow is a murderer. So, immediately Government of India want to take a decision against the company. It want to close. Government of India can close the registration, can close the license. License was closed. Means your non-profitable company status will go. But what status will go? Will not go. Company status will be there. Now government thought that don't even keep the traces of this company. Let's close this. Clear? Answer. Yes, shall we amalgamate? They thought. Sir, amalgamate means some other company should come forward to amalgamate or not. You can't amalgamate with the same company. This X, say for example, this company name is I Limited. Hey, this company name is what? Are answer yaar. Hey, what a coincidence. Oh, I Limited. Example. I Limited. Okay. Tell me now, what is the name of the company? Everyone, what is the name of company? What is the name of company? I Limited. I Limited. Example. So, this I Limited. Hey, listen here. No. I Foundation, huh? Oh. I Foundation. Okay. Sorry, I Foundation. Example. Sir, okay, listen. There is a company, that foundation gone. I Limited it became. Government made an announcement. Whoever want to take this I limited, having similar objects, you can merge it. They said that, Namaste sir. This fellow is a fraudulent fellow, we came to know. If we acquire that, that Daridram will continue with us. Oh, sir, we don't want him. You only take, we don't want. So many lands are there, you keep it with you. We don't want that semi properties. No. On crimes he constructed, please sir, we don't want. We are ready to have happy with that 1 rupee. We don't want that crores. I am very, very thankful for Government of India. No one will come forward to buy his properties. Thank you very much. People also going away. Government also thought, no one is coming. I am trying to wind up the company. Winding up the company after so many assets are there to him. Donations collected, subscriptions collected. Clear? You may ask a question, sir. Give back donations to those who has given. They are all anonymous donations. What is anonymous donations, sir? I will go. Okay, I will go to a temple. Really, if you go to a temple and put money in hundi, how can the temple authorities will know that you have given 100 or 200 or 10,000? How would they will know? They cannot. Those are called as what? Anonymous donations. Those are called as anonymous donations. What do you mean by anonymous donation? A donation where the person's name is known or unknown? Unknown. You can't know that. Those are called as anonymous donations. Therefore, I can't give back donations to the same person who has given me. Very difficult. Donations are collected. Donations, corpus, everything is collected. So corpus collection is there. Donations are there. Subscriptions are there. Just listen, if I give 50-60 acres of land, after that some selling counters will be there. Selling food eating counters, etc. From them they will collect rent. Why I will give free of cost? Why I will give free of cost? Just there, if the a temple is there, I should not call it a temple. Temples are great, we should not compare. So where there is a religious place, whatever he calls so-called, if it is there, here selling will happen. Okay, exactly. Opposite to the god, a sale will happen. He will see, okay, Pani Puri you are selling today. So next opposite to that, some other counter. Opposite to that, some other counter. Like that, 10-15 counters will be there straight way. That means it is doing a commerce, it is doing a welfare. They are doing business. From them what they will collect? Rent. Why I will allow everyone free of cost? If you allow people free of cost there, why it will be restricted to 6-7 counters? That full ground might be filled. Sir, what ground, sir? What Pani Puri vehicle you are talking about? Example. Imagine. Imagination. It is only an imagination of a writer. So this is how it can be. Okay. So now listen carefully to my total logic. Point is, you collected rents, you collected money, cash is coming in. Okay. What debts and liabilities these institutions will have here? I should not call it as a temple. Temple is a great place. I will call it an institution. So tell me, what debts this institute will have? This institution will not have any kind of debts. No debts. Absolutely no debts. Or if at all they have some debts, little amount of debts will be there. Means in these cases, assets more than liability, liability more than assets. Answer. Use this stuff between this year and this year. One stuff is there, God given. Okay, use that and answer, please. When I ask you a question now. Okay, point number 1. Corpus collected, donation collected, subscriptions collected will create an asset or liability. It create an asset mainly because everything will be received in the form of cash. Pulled up cash will be there or not? Debts liability, what debts they will have? No debts. Even if you have debts, are peanuts. Now, my total assets are, say, lands, everything I will take as an asset of that company. 100 acres of land in some area will become around running into crores of rupee. Clear? Now government thought that this particular foundation or a institution is a fraudulent foundation. They closed it. They cancelled license. They cancelled everything. They closed it. Now what will happen automatically? They will sell the lands given to them. Money will come out or not from that? Answer. Money collected already in the form of cash will be there. Huh? Both put together came to 500 crores. Loan taken is 50 crore. Now tell me, asset more than liability, yeah? Liability more than asset, asset more than? Now surplus came, deficit came. In such a situation, Companies Act is saying that don't give that amount to him. Don't give that amount to government. Take that amount and transfer to the insolvency fund. Transfer to the... Everyone not answering. Transfer to the... If I transfer to insolvency fund, what I will get, sir? How great the government of India is when drafting the law like insolvency code in CA final. So they said that many companies will become insolvent in India or not? If companies become insolvent, who will be the sufferer? Shareholders leave off. Who is the main sufferer? Creditor. Distribute this amount to them. At least they will be happy. From the rogues you take money and give them. Are you understanding the point or not? Transfer to the insolvency bankruptcy fund. So many creditors are crying in India. They gave money. These kind of rogues will waste the money. So give the money to them at least, collecting from them. That's the idea behind this particular concept. Did you understand the point? But how beautifully they drafted the provision. Which company we are talking about here? And charity, yeah, normal. Charity. Distribute like charity to creditors. So, really when a company becomes insolvent, who should pay? Their debtor has to pay. Paid or not paid? Give this money as a charity to them. Whatever they lost, let them get at least, if 100 rupees has to come, at least 30 rupees you give from this. They will be happy. Manava Seve, Madhava Seva. So give to them. At least serve to the human being. It is a service to God. So, at least serve them. They are in a severe distress. They don't have money with them. So they lost their money. Give them. He will also be very happy. Everyone understood the point clearly, yeah? So, the logic is very clear. That's what they want to tell in subsection 9. You read now. Completed? Completed everyone? What is the subsection we completed now? Subsection number 9. Sir, all the points what I said are there, everyone? Next, after that. A company registered under this section shall amalgamate only with another company registered under this section and having similar object. Already this point was said or not? Answer here. Why again he is telling? Previous point is at the time of fraud in amalgamation. Now general amalgamation. I am a very good Section 8 company. There is another very good Section 8 company. We want to provide more service to public. Can we merge together or not? Yes, you can do. You can do. Section 8 companies generally don't do any kind of publicity. Okay, generally don't do any kind of publicity. Sir, I will give one example. Have you heard about a Section 8 company, charitable organization called as a Clear Vision? You cannot, because it's in Hyderabad. How can you listen here? You tried, but you are a clean bowled. Okay, you don't know. Actually, that's a highly operated, what to say, blind children will be there. Na? It will be an organization to protect them. Works very well. IAS officers and government authorities will be safeguarding that. So those section companies are there. Okay, charitable organizations which do service. There is another charitable organization, let's say, example, this is an example, normal example, namaste. About him, I don't have that much time to talk. Waste of time even now. So, the point is, there is another charitable organization, say some X. I want to merge Clear Vision with this charitable organization. Yes, you can merge because you are having a social service activity, they are also having a social service activity, both of them can merge. Clear? Yours is a social organization like blind children and orphans you are taking care. Another one is say scientific research. If you merge, there is no synergy. Are you understanding or not? Therefore, always you should merge only with an entity who is having a similar objects like you. That's the logic of behind this. 11th one, will I discuss or will not? You only see and tell. Will not. Why? That's a penalty provision. Refer penalty chart. Last one. If really company is conducting the fraud, then every person will be, officer in default will be liable under section number 447. What is the section 447? Audit la completed a fraud? Completed. Same fraud also repeated here. Okay. What is the definition of fraud? I'm not talking about standards on audit. Normally, Companies Act la fraud definition. Anyone? Give correct one, like, don't tell in one word. Sir, fraud was asked in May 2019 exams. CA Inter. Definition of fraud for 4 marks. Intentional mistake, intentional error, intentional that one, intentional this one. How can you expect 4 marks for that? At least it should be a sentence or paragraph or something should be there. An act done with an intention to deceive others. Okay. Next. Intentional misstatement of books of accounts. Continue, I'm waiting. Over, huh? Okay. What's bro? You came with an answer? An act done? Oh, an act done with an intention to manipulate the stakeholders. Oh, can you please define who is a stakeholder? Maybe. Next, any other answer? Any other answer? From this side, from this side, from here, from here. One person answered here. 2 persons answered, sorry. There are 2 types of frauds. You are telling about audit, huh? Thanks to Abhishek Bansal. At least making you aware of audit, which I don't know. Sir, okay. My point is, I'm not asking about audit related fraud. Audit law fraud definition is also there. Just for reason that company audit is there. Sir, okay. Auditor should not do fraud. And auditor's intention, the objective of an audit is not to detect the fraud. During the course of audit, if fraud comes, he may report it, but the objective of an audit can't be to detect the fraud. It is only to express a opinion on the financials. If you start with an intention to detect the fraud, everything will be suspicious. 1 rupee invoice also will be suspicious for you. So generally our objective of doing an audit is not fraud detection. It is only for opinion expression. Sir, okay, leave off all those things. Main point is, Fraud in audita, fraud in lana, there is only one definition that was given under section number 447. It defines the term fraud as fraud includes an act, omission, concealment of fact, abuse of the position by any person or by any other person with a connivance, with an intention to deceive or to gain undue advantage from or to deceive the interests or injure the interests of shareholders, creditors or any other person, whether there may be a wrongful gain or a wrongful loss. You are checking bare act, Arey, it is there, Arey, I am a robo, I said. Chip on, I will tell company that. Again you are testing me. Sir, in a summary, the intention is very clear. Fraud involves an act, omission, concealment of fact or abuse of any position by any person or by any other person with a connivance, with an intention to deceive or to gain undue advantage from or to injure the interests of creditors, shareholders or any other person, whether there may be a wrongful gain or a wrongful loss. That's what defined in explanation below section number 447. Summarize, I will tell. Fraud will be conducted. Fraud can be having 4 types of limbs. An act of doing something may become fraud. An act of not doing something which has to be done may become a fraud. Clear, everyone? Fraud may be an act. Fraud may be an omission. Sir, whenever a person asks a definition, so tell this is a fraud. Defined officially under Companies Act. Fraud includes an act. Repeat here. Fraud includes an omission, concealment of fact. That concealment of fact will come under the point what he said, misstatement in financials, all these things. Concealment of fact. Repeat. Abuse of position. These are the 4 types of frauds defined by Companies Act. No, don't repeat that. First one. Do you know? Third one forgot. Do you know how people are covering? I will tell you. Act, omission, and they forgot. In middle they forgot. What is there? What is the first one? Abuse of position. What is the next one? Abuse of position. Adhikara durviniyogam. So, abuse of a position. Okay. Abuse of position. Up to here, everyone understood? That's a fraud. Remember like this. Because 447 is applicable or not applicable for our exams? Are applicable, then May 19, how he can ask? Are mental. If it is not applicable, why he can ask in examination? 447 only applicable for your exams, not other sections in that chapter. Why? Because prospectus chapter 6 times the word 447 will come. Therefore, institute kept that in exam. May 19 it was asked, I said clearly. Applicable. And you are counting section numbers, sorry, okay. I want every one of you just to give a revision of this particular section 8 company from the charts. Please open the charts material, everyone. Yes. I summarized everything, removing all the complexity of section 8 chapter. On the screen you can see them. Please read. Please don't waste time. Please read properly. Complete it fast. Revise everything. So basic conditions, the third one is repeated na? Second and third I am talking about that. One repetition is made. I will change it in the charts. No problem. By the time you get printer, small mistakes like this will be rectified. Yes, prohibit to pay dividend. License. Along with license, government will process everything. You need not do anything. Once you apply under SPICE, government will do all the things. But back office, like have persons in Delhi. We will know which will process first. Back office, so many known persons are there. Through them we can know whether our application is getting processed or not. In Niti Aayog, one of the person is there. So through them we can know whether license is processing first or application is processed first. Unofficially. No one will tell you. If you know the persons inside, they will tell which application is coming first process. No, any company. Insolvency, bankruptcy fund is for any company. You can do. First try to give and amalgamate with another Section 8 company if possible. If not possible, transfer it to IBF. Insolvency and bankruptcy fund. So completed everyone. So in a simple language, in exam if they ask question, they will ask question for 4 marks. At that time you can't write that entire Mahabharata in exam. Then what to do? Write these points. That's all. 4 marks they will give. Because all the key points of Section 8, I mentioned here in the notes. Clear? Because the day before examination, you can't see there how much it is. How any person will read all those things before exam? So therefore, at that time, this will be useful. Just read and close. Sir, okay. Everyone understood the point up to here clearly, yeah? Yes, had we completed Section 8, everyone? Yes, no. Subsection 2, 3, 4 is still pending. Convert the company to? Yes. Yes, applicable. Applicable. Okay. See here. Please. Subsection number 2, 3, 4. Please read. A company, please read. Registered under this section shall enjoy all the privileges and shall be subjected to all the obligation of limited company. That means Section 8 company does not have 2 horns. That's what government want to tell. You don't have 2 horns. You are also like a normal company. If you do overaction like any other company, you will also be kicked inside. Clear? There is no separate exceptions for you. I mean to say, nowhere in Companies Act they provide separate provision. Example I will tell you. For example, general meeting has to be conducted. Section 8 also should conduct. Annual general meeting has to be conducted. Section 8 also should conduct. Are you understanding or not? Except some chapters like dividends chapter does not apply. Why? We read very clearly, what is the object of a Section 8 company? What it should not do? Dividend payment is prohibited. Therefore, the chapter does not apply to them. For example, accounts of companies, chapter number 9 of Companies Act. I think it is there in your syllabus, sir. Accounts of company. CSR. It is there, kada? There, preparation of books of accounts, all those things will come. Same also for Section 8 company. They didn't give any exception. You should also prepare. They prepare P&L, you prepare income expenditure. Clear? Yes, they prepare trial balance, you prepare receipts and payments. Companies will prepare a trial balance. Section 8 company don't prepare trial balances. They prepare receipts and payments. All receipts, all payments they will take. From that they will prepare income expenditure as per accrual basis. Receipts and payment is a cash basis provide. Receipts payment account, which basis they will prepare? Cash basis. Receipts are take, payments are take. From this receipts and payment, What belong to this year only we should take, whether paid or not paid. Therefore, income expenditure follows the accrual basis of accounting. That's why that will be reported to the government, because government accepts only mercantile basis. Okay, only accrual basis a government will accept. Therefore, through receipts and payment, trial balance everyone know? Trial balance. In trial balance, asset purchases will come. Arey, what's wrong with you? Certain basic things, if you tell wrong, na, I want to hit with this table. Basic things. Trial balance, la, asset purchase, asset sold will be reflected on trial balance or not? Answer. You know why you are getting this doubt? Simple point. Trial, anything which has a balancing figure will come there. Anything which has a balancing figure will come there. Tell me, land, when I purchase, it has a WDV called as a balancing figure or not? It will come there. Cash, carry forward, brought forward will be there or not? It will come there. Salary paid? Salary paid. All these things will not come, because salary paid is a salary paid to a person will come under a nominal account category which expires in the same year. Therefore, they don't take that. It will be merged along with the bank account and cash account. When you pay salary, pay from Sky, pay from bank. That means already bank is coming to the trial balance or not? It is already adjusted there. So anything whichever have a balance will be taken to the trial balance. Anything whichever having a balance will come there. Hope you are understanding the point. Sometimes what they will do, for clarity's sake, that cash inside the trial balance they will write. From cash, salaries are paid, like that they will write in trial balance. But need not. Directly if you put the cash account, cash or bank account if you write, it is an indication that you have already paid everything. Sir, okay. Main point is, normal companies will prepare a trial balance, but Section 8 company will prepare a receipts and payments. Normal companies will prepare P&L account, but Section 8 company will prepare a income expenditure account. Normal company will prepare a balance sheet. Section 8 company will prepare a balance sheet only. That is same for everyone. That doesn't change. Up to here, everyone understood the point clearly? Next. All privileges, all points will apply also to you. Next, a firm, continue, a firm, company registered under this section. Sir, why he is saying so specifically? A firm may be a member of the company registered under this section. Listen carefully to the point. In case of Section 8 company, generally share capital will not be there. They will provide for corpus or other things they will provide. Generally, these are companies limited by guarantee. Companies. Everyone repeat here. Companies. When the company is limited by guarantee, shares will be there or will not be there? Answer. Therefore, I will become member not by subscribing to the capital. I will become a member by giving a guarantee. If you remember in CA Foundation, Partnership Act last question, section number 38, continuing guarantee question will be there. Sir, you don't remember that, leave out, but I will tell you conclusion, at least remember this. Firm can give a guarantee. Who can give a guarantee? Everyone? Everyone can give what? Guarantee. Firm means one person or two person or all the partners are. They can give a guarantee and they can become a member. That's possible. This is not subscribing to the shares, because firm is not a separate entity to buy the shares, but firm can give a commercial guarantees. So if the Section 8 company is a company limited by guarantee, a firm can give a guarantee, through that it can become a member. So as of now, for exam purposes, remember, can a firm become member in a Section 8 company? Yes. Possible route is guarantee. Next. Please read. A company registered under this section shall not alter the provisions of its memorandum or articles except with the previous approval of central government. So if a Section 8 company want to alter its MOA or AOA along with whatever we read in section number 13 and section number 14, whose approval is also required? Central government approval is also required in case of Now you should only tell me how many clauses are there in memorandum? How many? In that six, what is the first one? I want to change the name of my Section 8 company. I have to comply with the name clause provisions or not? First, you need to apply for reservation. After that, you need to apply for alteration, special resolution. If the name is changing, central government approval is required. Along with that, central government approval is also required in this case. Hope you are clear to the point, right? Next. A company registered under this section may convert itself into a company of another kind only after complying with such conditions as may be prescribed. This is a rule content not applicable for your exams. Don't need to read. With this, a very big section 8 has been completed. With this incorporation, the main concepts you have completed. Section 7 over, 8 also over. Clear? So please give one reading to this entire section just in 2 minutes. We go to the next section, section number 9, effect of registration. Yes. Why can't? OBC, why can't it be converted into section 8? OBC I didn't start now, at the time I will tell. OBC basics learner you can understand why it can't be converted. After this I start with that. Please everyone read, complete the section 8 company concept. Can they? You are asking section 8 companies convert into public or a private. Then can they declare profits? Yes, they can. Yes, they can do. Once converted, you are a normal company. You can do anything. They can give. Who? Means what? I didn't understand. Salary is subjected to TDS. First point number 1. How can you pay salary in the profit? Sorry. What you are telling? Dividends in the name of salary. Dividends will be declared at the end of the year. Point number 1. Salary has to be paid every month. It accrue monthly. Dividend will not accrue monthly. And profit may come, may not come. But salary you have to pay. Salary is an expenditure. Dividend is an appropriation. Okay? Sorry. Sir, I don't give in the form of a dividend. Like Dinsha Manikji Petit, I will take it as a loan. Then it becomes a deemed dividend under section number 222E. Yes. When? Capital. Capital. Previous profits. Previous profits will not be taxable. Yes. You cannot tax like that. Taxation will be done only on the basis of your nature of establishment. If income tax authority felt that there is a fraud, suppression of fact, then they can revise the returns and they can go back after conversion. After getting converted into a public company, it's a commercial establishment. If they feel that really there is a huge fraud and misapplication of funds, they can go and tax it. Normally, Section 8 companies don't have a tax if they are really doing social activities. After conversion, they can do. Doubt? Yes. Section 8 company voluntarily change the, yes, they can change. Same provision we read section number 18, conversion of company from one class to another class, that will apply. Completed reading, everyone? So with this, we have completed another very important and a big section. Section number 8 has been completed. Next, once after section number 8, we have another small area called as a one-person company. CA Foundation also we read this concept. What is the name? One-person company. That means there will be only how many members in that company? Only one person as a member. Let us see how it look like. Come to section number 3. If you remember in section 3 we left that area. Everything we have completed except that. So now we are going to complete that as well. Formation of a company. Everyone tell me, first subsection had we completed or not? Yes, subsection number 1. Tell me, a company may be formed for a lawful purpose. Public company, how many members? 7 or more. Private company, 2 or more. Last one is important for us now. One person, where company to be formed is to be one person company. That is to say, a private company. So, one person company is a public company or private company? Private company. This is the first indication. Point number 1. Done. Next one. By subscribing their names to the memorandum. Okay, done. Next. First listen carefully. OPC is a concept which was introduced in the Companies Act 2013. Before 2013, there is no concept of a one-person company. Okay. Listen carefully. Let me tell you the historic background behind the concept of a one-person company. Same foundation also I said this. I am reiterating the same example for your remembrance. I can take an alternative example. But if I tell the same example now, you may catch it so easily. See here. There is a farmer or artisans, handicrafts, cottage industries, small scale industries to be very clear, micro and small. Those kind of enterprises are there. Mostly these are sole proprietor concerns. Because in India, farming doesn't take a corporate nature as of now. In future, if it is there, happy. But as of now, farming is always an individual risk in India. If there is a most riskiest venture in India, that's agriculture. One of the most riskiest venture, because it is dependent on external factors. At least in stock markets, people will manipulate. Persons in Mumbai with good links with the stock market can have insider information. With that they can do. But in case of agriculture, who is insider, who is outsider? Nature is always an outsider for us now. So how can you tell that whether it will rain, will not rain, how much temperature will come, how much will not come? In winter season, whether it will rain or not also, we are not knowing. So that's the most riskiest venture in India especially. Therefore, when risk is there, return should be very high. But sadly, in agriculture, along with the risk, return is also very low. Why? Because of debts. Government of India continuously, all the state governments, whenever they come for elections, they promise the farmers, we will waive your debts, we will waive the loan, we will waive your interest, we will do that, we will do this. They will come. Whether they will do or not, God should know. But they promise first. Are you understanding or not? All the old power dues will be there, electricity dues, we will waive off them. Loan, like interest, we will waive off, pay principal, like that they will tell. Clear? But some states have done that. They are successful in doing that. Some states which promised really that they will waive off all the loans of the farmers, they have really done. Example, state of Andhra Pradesh, really it has done. 83,000 crores of the farming loans with interest, along with their old electricity dues. Really they have waived 100%, totally. 83,000 crores they waived. Supporting they are taking from other businesses in state of Andhra Pradesh, that's okay. It's a government deal. Once you have to do good for one, definitely you have to do bad for some other person. Both to good is impossible in the world. If you do some good, you will be hated by some, you will be liked by other. In politics, what they will see, which number is liking me most, I want that. Hope you can understand. 1 crore people are loving me, 30 lakh people are hating me means what I will take into consideration? 1 crore people are go by that decision. Always government takes decision like that only. Because with every decision the government will take, you get both lovers and haters. Those who love you will increase, those who hate you will also correspondingly increase. Hope you can understand the point what I said, everyone. So every time it happens. So government will go on with the humanitarian approach, also called as, that concept is called as a humanitarian approach, where when human beings are involved in a judgment, I will go by highest good and lowest harm. You should do good to more, harm to less. No harm concept is not there in Kali Yugam. Are you understanding or not? I shout in class, some people's sleep is getting disturbed or not? I am causing harm or not? But my intention is what? No problem, let him sleep. If he get disturbed, now what he will tell? Why this fellow is coming every day in the morning, like that he will feel. No problem. But 99% of the class will listen to the class. I also go by the same approach. So, some person's sleep may get disturbed. Now also they might have woke up. Something he is talking about us. Okay. Example, then we can sleep again. So for that, why to come to class? Sir, listen. Sir, listen please. 1% companies have been introduced in India to promote the small artisans, farmers especially. I will give you one classic example to understand. There is a farmer. Take his Mr. A. No noise please. From the left side. From the left side I am telling again, you are talking. Please listen. Mr. A is there. He is a farmer. Already he has taken loan from a bank. Please listen everyone. Already he has taken a loan from a bank. Loan worth rupees 10 lakh. Outstanding interest is already there, that worth 2 lakh. So what is the total agricultural loan? 12 lakh. How much? 12 lakhs. Okay. Now listen carefully. Point is, in every decision of an act, when an act says something, there will be a coin which will have how many sides? 2 sides. Side 1, side 2. First thing in life, before I qualify CA and after I qualify CA, first thing that we have to learn is understanding the intention of people when they say something. In mind one thing will be there, okay? Mouth will tell another thing. Act also that way. Whenever lawmaker draft the act, their mind something will be there. But when you see the act, it look like government is so great sometimes, like that we feel. Sir, I will ask you one question. There is a capital gain tax on agricultural land, no capital gain tax? Everyone answer, yeah? Transfer or not a transfer? Transfer of agricultural land. Is it considered as a transfer or not a transfer? So first tell me, rural agricultural land. Which one? Agricultural land. Rural agricultural land is there. Tell me now. That sale of a rural agricultural land, taxable or non taxable? Answer. Now how will you imply this word you heard? Rural agricultural land is not a transfer. If you transfer or sell, at that time if you get a gain, it's not a taxable gain. If I tell like that, what is your notion? What comes into your mind? Good, bad? Good. Why? You will see that it is not taxable, but you are not seeing the other edge of the side. Listen. we will see that, or agricultural land, rural area, if I sell, what will not be there? Tax will not be there. Listen carefully. Today's rural area is the tomorrow's urban area. Point number one. Okay? Once upon a time, maybe you know, you don't know, because you are not from that place. I am not from this place. I don't know the places here. Like how you don't know the places there. Once upon a time, around 20 years back, I am talking about. In Hyderabad, one place is there. That place used to be called as a rural agricultural area, because it is 10 nautical miles away from the city of Hyderabad. Clear, everyone? So if you take a circle like this for the city, example sake, from the center radius, the focal point, if you go, now Hyderabad area will be expanded to 72 kilometers. Okay? Total it is 72 kilometers city. From one edge to another edge, if you want to travel, it takes around 3.5 to 4 hours. In the city, within the city. Same even here. Around 64 kilometers is there in this way, if you go. So, straight way if you go 72 and 64. That's why we call as a square kilometers always. We will make an average of both of them and we will tell a square kilometer. If you take a square kilometers, it's 71.36 square kilometers area is there for the city. Such a big city. Once upon a time, the area of the city when capital was announced for the Hyderabad, it is only 30 kilometers at that time. I'm talking about 1995-96 time. How huge double, triple expansions, how is it possible? Question will arise. Once upon a time, whatever in Hyderabad is called as a rural area has now become the part of the city. Hope you can understand the point, everyone. It has now become the part of the city. Or else how the expansion is possible? Whenever you take, cities are of two types. Coastal cities and non-coastal cities. Coastal cities always have a restriction of expansion, like Chennai. Because you could go on expanding, till what you can expand, there is a sea. There is a sea, you should go inside sea then. You should construct city under sea. Avatar. Avatar part 2 you should do. You go inside and you take a city. Whenever there is a coastal city, that advantage as well as a greatest disadvantage. Advantage for a coast city is, it has a very good revenue in the form of imports and exports. Travel, port city, it has its advantage. Disadvantage is, no scope for expansion, stopped, that's all. If this is a city, you can't go beyond that. Because the other side of the story, there is only an ocean or a sea. Same happens also with Mumbai. That's why if you observe Mumbai develops Navi Mumbai, all the other things other than from the port side. But that may not be the case for all the cities. So therefore, non-coastal cities will have always a greatest advantage. They can go on expand like anything. Same happened for the city of Hyderabad. When it started expanding, it is taking all rural areas into it. What happens? Rural agricultural land, if you sell, there is tax or no tax? Whenever there is a non-coastal cities are there, sale of rural agricultural lands will be heavy. It's on a government research. Whenever rural agricultural lands are there, for example, city of Hyderabad is there, adjacent to the city of Hyderabad, 10-12 kilometers away, there is a small village called as a Bolaram. Bollarum. It's a Bolaram village, small village. After what happened, those are all rural agricultural lands once upon a time. Listening, everyone? Tax free. Means if you sell those lands, there is no tax. Then it will encourage the seller, it will discourage the seller. Answer, everyone. Therefore, it is easy to sell. It will encourage them to sell. It is very easy for urban persons to come inside so easily. That means when I say a farmer on this agricultural land, if you sell, there is a 20% a long-term capital gain tax. Means what he will do? I will keep it with me. Land A is costing 15 lakhs, means in that you are taking 4.5 lakh, means why I will sell? So he will tell that, no sir, sorry, I am very sorry, I don't want to sell. But if you tell him, If you sell 15 lakh, 15 lakhs will be deposited in your account, means what he will do? Obviously. Answer here. Who will buy if we sell? A person who want to start a venture in that place, I will start. Clear or not everyone in the class? I will get a rural agriculture land in my possession. Hope you are clear to the point everyone. So to urbanize the area, rural agriculture lands are kept outside the purview of tax regime. Hope you can understand the point. Maybe in this city also there may be adjacent rural areas once upon a time. So many rural areas attached to this city might be brought into the purview of the Greater Chennai Corporation limits. Maybe you may not be born at that time, maybe 20 years back, 22 years back, which is a village adjacent to this city of Chennai, may come into the urban limits of Chennai today. Who knows? Hope you are understanding the point everyone. Maybe place like Tamram, which is 20 kilometers away from this, may not be a part of city 20 years back. Now it became a part of city. Like that, today's rural area is the tomorrow's urban area. For promoting the urbanization, Government of India has taken a step that let the rural agriculture land be not for the tax. Hope you can understand the point. Sir, you should observe the provisions very clearly. Really, intention of the government is to provide service to farmers, means you should tell that your agricultural income is not taxable. Anyway, agricultural income is not taxable. Exempt under section 10. I am talking to you everyone. Only agriculture. I am growing the plant, I am growing the food, I am growing that, and I am selling it in the outside market. The income that is generated is called as a agriculture income. Agriculture is taxable or not taxable? Everyone in the class. Everyone. Everyone. That's all. When agriculture income is not taxable, why sale of agricultural land in rural areas should be exempted? That's not because of the reason, sir. Answer properly. If I sell agriculture land, agriculture income will come or will not come for me? Answer here. I am selling, listen, I am selling other side of the coin. I am selling an agriculture land worth 15 lakhs. Clear? How much? How much? I am selling agriculture land. From that agriculture land, the person who buy will generate revenue or not? I am losing an opportunity to earn revenue. He is getting the revenue done. Yes or no? Yearly I will get 30,000 or 40,000 income from that land. Permanently I am losing the right on that land or not? Therefore, that all income I will convert into present value and I will take 15 lakh. 15 lakh you collect on the sale is a present value of all the future agriculture incomes. Anyway, agriculture income is not taxable. Therefore, sale is also not taxable. Hope you can understand the point clearly. So, did you understand my argument, everyone in the class? Therefore, farmers are go on selling their agricultural lands in India. Why? Because of personal debts. Now come back to the story. Tell me, there is a farmer, Mr. A. This Mr. A has a loan of how much? 10 lakh. How much is outstanding interest? 2 lakh. Totally how much is the debt? 12 lakh. His capital is the land. Which land? Agricultural land. Say it is worth 15 lakhs. How much, sir? 15 lakh. 15 lakhs is his capital, and he is also having a cash because he has taken a loan. So land is 15 lakh. Loan he has taken another 10 lakh. So the cash is in the form of cash will be in the form of so loan amount. How much is the loan amount? 10 lakhs. So there is an outstanding interest, sir, here. How much outstanding interest is there? 2 lakh outstanding interest is there. Yes sir, no, everyone. How to show that? How to show that? This outstanding interest is a liability to that particular farmer or not? Sorry. Instead of making it more complex, see here. This is the situation, sir. What is my capital? What is my capital? 15 lakh. 15 lakhs is in the form of what? Land. Loan is how much? That is in the form of cash. I utilized the loan. Repetition once again. I utilized the loan. Cash amount gone. Okay? Cash gone. Went outside the books. Once cash is gone, It should replace with some asset or not? I purchased the agricultural produce with that name. Fertilizers, everything I have purchased. Hope you are clear to the point. This particular agricultural produce I have utilized completely. Okay, utilized completely. Agricultural produce was utilized. 0. 10 lakhs, 10 lakhs genuinely I have utilized. Improper rains, sudden monsoon, unnecessary rains, floods disturbed my entire agriculture. This expenditure, whatever I kept, is useless. But loan will be piling up every single day. Clear or not? Now you should only tell me what is the value of my agricultural land. Answer. How much is my loan amount? Answer. 10 lakh. Loan interest also will be there or not? Outstanding interest is added 2 lakh. Now I am adding. So how much is the total amount? 12 lakhs. Clear everyone in the class? This is a 12 lakhs. Now what government or the bank will tell, you pay my 12 lakhs. From where he will pay? My balance sheet is imbalanced now. Assets are not there. Over. Clear everyone? Yes, so I am not having it. So I have to balance it using the P&L debit balance loss. Okay, I will balance this number. So balance sheet is not the problem here. Now tell me, I am having a personal loan of 12 lakh rupees or not now? Yes, now I went to a bank and we asked, farmer asked the banker, I want another loan of 10 lakhs. He will ask, already you are having a 12 lakh rupee loan on your balance sheet assets liability side. Again you are asking 10 lakhs. Why? To become bad also on this. So I don't want to sanction loan to you. Farmer said that, please sir, I am in a dire need of funds. Last time when I started the agriculture, or last time when I started the harvest, monsoons came in inappropriate times. It disturbed my entire produce. Therefore I couldn't sell even a single grain. So this time I hope that definitely rain will come in a proper way. Please give another 10 lakh loan. I will do that. Bank will tell that we can't sanction even a single rupee loan. We are happy if 10,000 crores are looted by Vijay Mallya. But we don't give any kind of support to you as a bank. So we don't give you. So these kind of people only are committing the suicides because of inappropriate availability of funds. Banks will come every day, they harass them. Seeing all these things, Government of India want to take some step on this. They started a topic called as a one-person company under the Companies Act. How it actually works, let me explain. See here, loan of how much? Total loan how much? Total loan. 10 lakh. What is the outstanding? Total put together? 12 lakhs is the total outstanding amount to due. Am I clear everyone? Okay, 12 lakh. How much is my capital? 50 lakh is in the form of cash, in the form of agricultural land. Answer. Do you know if you go for excess loan, what bank will do? Bank will tell that already you have a outstanding amount of 12 lakh. Your land cost is how much? Therefore, 3 lakhs only surplus is available as of now. Therefore, we will give 2 lakh loan. Like that they will tell. 80% of the security they will give generally. Clear? Therefore, I will give 1 lakh 20 or 2 lakhs or some amount I will give. So, if you want you take or else you go, they will tell. I want 10 lakhs sir. If you give 2 lakhs, how it is? Therefore, do you know what they will tell? Sell this land. You will get money, with that you be happy. Stop agriculture. But if there is any job in India which you don't have any retirement, that is only agriculture. They can't do anything other than this. Like this, Government of India has also seen the nature of the banks in India. Later they started this concept of one-person companies. A greatest step the Government of India has brought in the Companies Act 2013. What they said is, you start a one-person company. Start which company? One-person company. How this one-person company actually works? One-person company will work in such a way that this is a company first. Same example, let's change the screenplay. Same farmer went to the bank. Same farmer asked for a loan. Bank asked, bring your balance sheet and P&L from a approved government accountant, MRO office. He will go. He will prepare a balance sheet. What I have shown you now, this balance sheet he will bring. Banker will ask him, how much loan do you want? I want 10 lakh loan. We can't give. I will give 2 lakhs. No sir, I want 10 lakhs. Arey, you are already having a personal dues with you. How can you ask that much loan? I am not asking for me. I am asking for company. Company is different from me. As per the concept of separate legal existence. I am different. Company is different. Why you are seeing my credentials to give loan to the company? Hope you can understand the point, everyone. Then what is a capital? My agricultural land is already transferred to this company. Okay. Who will put other money? No one will put other money. You give me loan. From that loan I will do the agriculture. Arey, your status is... Don't again tell your. It's not me. It's whom? Company. Why you are telling you, your, me, mine? It's not mine. It's a company. Company is an artificial person created under Companies Act 2013. Different from the persons who formed it. It has its own separate legal existence. It has a capacity to sue and to be sued, including you. Clear, huh? So like that he said. Clear, huh? Yes, a banker asked, how do you know all these things? Kaushal Mukesh classes. So the point is, how do you know about one person company? So India has grown. Everyone is knowing about Companies Act, how it actually works. Sorry, but summary is very clear. When I start a company and the person who started the company are one and the same or different? Farmer, company, same or different? Tell me, what is the capital? Share capital I will issue 1 lakh shares of rupees 15 each. Everyone repeat, 1 lakh shares of rupees 15 each. Par value is 15 here. Par value can be anything. Example say, books like 10 rupees they will write. Need not be always. Are you understanding or not, everyone? Yes, all the companies now par values are 100. Okay, na? Sorry. Now listen. TCS is there? Share price will trade somewhere around 3,500, 3,400, 3,300 like that. Yes or no? If you pay dividend on 10 rupees, with the slipper they will hit you. Who? Shareholders. Dividend will be paid on market value or par value. First tell me about that. Market value. Dividend will be paid on market value or par value here. It will be paid on face value, par value, 10 rupees, 100 rupees like that. TCS share price is 3,500. If you pay dividend on 10 rupees, what will be the face feeling of the members? Did you understand the point? So they will kill you on spot. When we bought at 3,500, you will pay dividend on 10 rupees. Therefore, par values will be increased accordingly. Are you understanding or not? Sorry, okay. Listen carefully to the point now. Come back. This is a company, 1% company. Company and the member is same or different? Tell me, in this share capital, how many shares are there? Par value is how much? What is the total number? Answer, sir. 15 lakh is the share capital. Now the share capital is subscribed by whom? The farmer, one person. Clear? Yes, he went to the bank. He asked for the loan. Banker asked, you have already debts due. He said that is my debt. Ask me, why you are asking company? That's a company loan. Give it to company. He will tell that. Whether it is a company, whether it is a firm, whether it is a LLP, leave of farmer. You are the person who is going to manage also this company or not. Wherever you manage, that will be a spoiler. Because you are a failure here. In agriculture, you are a failure. If you touch agriculture land, it will not give you profit. You manage very badly. You may be a good farmer, but you are not a good commercialist. You are very good in produce, but you are very bad in selling them. You may be very good in harvesting, you are very bad in advertising. So you can't do this. Though you say company is different, you are different, everything I agree as per Companies Act. But anyway, you are the person sitting in the seat of the member or not? Then farmer said, banker, I know you will tell this dialogue. Therefore, we also have a pre-prepared dialogues from Companies Act. One person company la, I said one member, not one director. You heard me wrong. There are 10 directors in my company. Ask the names. Who is there? Our MRO is one of the director. Will you tell that loan will not be given now? Shall I tell him? Our Sarpanch is there. He is one of the member. They believed me that I will do wonders in agriculture. I may be bad in selling. They are good in selling. They will do that management. That's why one person company, the limit of one is only on the members, not on the directors. You can have any number of directors you want. They manage the agriculture. I will manage they will manage the produce. I will manage the land. I believe on agriculture land. I will do that perfectly. They will do their job perfectly. They are directors. They will manage the business. I will take care of the agriculture land. Clear everyone in the class? Today so many stock market instruments have started. Recently government also given approval for the weather derivatives. Which derivatives? Agriculture is always subjected to one risk. What is that risk? Weather. Weather risk. Those are called as weather derivatives. Sir, I will show you one example. See here. This is called as what? Weather derivatives. Weather derivative is a new concept brought by the stock markets. The person who found this weather derivatives has given a Nobel Prize in 2013 for his greatest invention in the field of financial management with a concept called as index futures on weather. Agriculture is always hit by weather. Weather is the only risk factor for agriculture. When weather changes, automatic, weather means climate. Climatic changes happens. Sir, weather means every day if you tell it's a weather. Overall idea of that area is a climate. Chennai is a tropical area. Climate is hot. Okay, like that. Area wise, averagely if you tell it's a climate. Every day if you project it, it's a weather. I'm talking not climate derivatives. Weather derivative, daily transaction, daily trade. You will enter into a betting, a speculative transaction on stock market. He is there, I am there. We both will sit before the computer. Weather derivatives is a situation where I will buy degrees of temperature, he will sell some degrees of temperature. Example. I will bet and he will also sit on a betting online. I'm talking about officially through the stock markets, you can see there. Index based instruments. So let me explain how it will be. I will tell temperature in Chennai on 7th of April will be 39 degrees. Another person said it will not be 39. Now both of us will enter into a contract. Listening or not? Stock market will decide what is the value of 1 degree temperature. 1 degree equal to 1500. 1 degree equal to 1500. That's called as a weather index. 1 degree equal to 1500 rupees, 1500 rupees. Sir, how can you value degree? At all, there is a science of calculating them. 1 degree equal to 1500 rupees. Listening or not, everyone? Tell me, how much temperature I am projecting? Answer. He is telling that it will not be 39. April 7th came. Temperature in Chennai. That means I said it will be 39 and above. He said it will be below 39. We both entered into contract. Temperature on that day by God's grace came to 43. Tell me, I am winning, other person is winning, I am winning. Answer here. Due to heavy rising temperatures to 43, my agriculture produce is damaged. But because of that 43 degrees, I won in stock market. Loss in the agriculture is set off by the profit in the stock markets. Do you understand the point or not? Same reverse case. Say for example, I said rain will come on that day. I said rain will come on that day. If rain starts today, then only agriculture produce will grow. He said rain will not come. I said rain will come. I said 2 centimeters rain. He said 1.2 centimeters rain. Each centimeter rain will be equal to 2,500 rupees. On that day, 3.1 centimeters rain has fallen. Because of heavy rain of 3.1, produce has been wasted. But 1.1 centimeters into so much amount, I will win in the market. How many units of transaction you enter? Now, I said that rain will be how many temperature? Sorry, how many degree? Sorry, how much centimeters? 2 centimeters and above it will be, I said. Clear? He said that it will be low. Clear, everyone? Like that, how many lots of transactions you enter? I entered into 5,000 transactions like this with him. He also promised me 5,000. On that it went to 3.2 centimeters, 1.2 centimeters into 2,500 into 1,000. That much amount he will give to you because of heavy fall of 3 centimeters. Agriculture produce is damaged, but it will be substituted by the profit in the stock markets. That's how the hedging transactions happen. For that, this person has got the Nobel Award in the field of financial management for his greatest invention, and that was provided in CA Final SFM. So in the chapter called as the futures and options. So there they have introduced recently the questions on weather derivatives. So what you see the world is different from what you generally see. We don't know what is going on in the outside market now. So many things are happening in the field of financial management. So finance field is vibrant, it grows every single day because it is running with money. Money changes with the value of time. So therefore, money is one of the most important element in the world. So therefore, on that various experiments are being done. Now, that's a concept called as weather derivatives. Why I am showing this is, listen carefully. 1% companies today are there. 1% company will have one director, one member. Can there be multiple directors? They will manage. Who will put capital? Hard work who will do? Farmer will do. Who is a member? Harvesting he will do. Agriculture he will do. Everything he will do. On land I will do. Once a produce comes na, once a produce come, sale is the headache of the directors. Clear everyone? Sir, rainfall is not proper. I may be at risk. It is a director's headache to enter into these derivative transactions. Clear? Such that loss in the agriculture will be compensated by the profit in the stock markets. So what a beautiful idea to integrate agriculture with the stock markets. Hope you can understand the point, everyone. That means such a noble idea. You should give a Nobel Award for this or not? That's why 2013 one person has got Nobel Award for the index futures on weather derivatives. He was given with a prestigious Nobel Award, saying that this is one of the greatest inventions of the mankind. Mankind after came on this planet, this is the greatest invention in the field of financial management. The concept called as index futures. So that's how they started this concept of CME weather derivatives. You can research on this after going home. At least you read the content, you can understand very clearly. I can't show here and waste my time. But after going home, you please see the website clearly. Read about weather derivatives. Beautifully they give illustrations. In USA already it is working. Successful model. Now they are bringing to India. Hope you are clear. Because stock market means always who is the role model for the entire world? No doubt in that it's United States. They do all the research on economy. They do all the research on finance field. Finance field is one of the best methods of finance you will see in United States. That's why all international models of education are taken from the US. Because they will give a perfect blend of all the stock market concepts. Sir, okay, my main intention is to tell that in a OPC there will be only, but there can be. Management will be taken care by, but the main work will be done by the member. Being a farmer or artisan or some horticulture or a sole proprietor, etc., etc., etc. This is the idea behind. This is the history of one person company. With this, let us now start with this particular concept. Proviso 1, Proviso 2, Proviso 3, Proviso 4, Proviso 5. Please read all the 5 provisos. provided that, please read, provided that the MOA of a one person company shall indicate the name of other person with his prior written consent in a prescribed form, who shall, in the event of the subscriber's death or his incapacity to contract, become the member of the company, and the written consent of such person shall also be filed with the registrar at the time of incorporation of OPC along with its memorandum and articles. Please read it once. Clear? First tell me, memorandum of a one person company should provide the name of that other person is called as a nominee. That's why in case of OPC there is no association clause. Instead of that there will be a nomination clause. Last clause will be substituted by nomination clause. Nominee name will be there in that clause. Okay. Sir, when a nominee will become a member? When a nominee becomes a member, everyone. In two events, nominee will become a member. Number one, death of the subscriber or incapacity to contract of the subscriber. In these two cases, who become the member? Nominee will become the member. Substitute with the nominee in place of the original sole member being a subscriber to the memorandum. Everyone understood or not? So tell me, in memorandum of a OPC, instead of association clause, what clause will be there? In that nomination clause, whose name you will write? When the nominee will become the member? Upon death or incapacity to contract of the subscriber. Who will become member? Nominee. But you can write the name of nominee only with his prior written consent. Clear everyone in the class? Why? Why prior written consent is required? Because of section number 10, no binding effect of memorandum with outsiders. Again forgot. Major General Shanta Shamshed Jang Bhadur Rana versus Kamani Brothers Private Limited. I told you the point very clearly. Insiders and outsiders. Nominee is a outsider. With an outsider you can't. I told you an example. I will write in MOA, you should come. Why I will come? You enter into agreement with him and write that. So that's why you have to take the prior written consent. 1 point over. Sir, first proviso everyone understood? Move on to the second one. Provided further that such other person may withdraw his consent in such manner as may be prescribed. That means, can the person who has given consent, means a nominee, can withdraw the consent of nomination or not? Everyone repeat. Yes or no? Yes, but one small point is there. Before death or incapacity. Member died. Immediately he said, I am withdrawing my nomination. In tette grace tantadu. So, when member is died or upon the death of a member, then he is telling that I am going to withdraw my nomination. What will happen if I do? What government will ask? Did you wear shoe? Leather chappal? Take it out? Hold it? Start slapping? So therefore, listen, you can withdraw. But withdraw before what? Before the death or incapacity of the sole member, you do that. After dying, I will not come as a nominee. So this is a Chandramukhi place. I can't sit. You can't put that kind of objections after death. Before death or incapacity, you want to withdraw, you can withdraw. Okay. If you want, you can write. Before death or incapacity, you should do this. Common sense. Next, number 3, proviso 3. Please read. Provided also that member of one person company may at any time change the name of such other person by giving a notice. That means not only nominee voluntarily changing, who can also change the nominee? One person also, if he seems that nominee is not a correct person to substitute, in that case, what he can do? He can also change. But if you change nominee, either first case or second case, nomination clause la change has to happen or not, everyone? So therefore, provided also that it shall be the duty of the member of one person company to intimate the company the change. Sir, to intimate the company means what? Board of directors, if any. That's why you use the word intimate the company of a change if any changes happen in the name of other person nominated by him, by indicating in the memorandum or otherwise within such time or such manner as may prescribed, and the company shall, means the board of directors, shall intimate the registrar any such change within such time as may be prescribed. Simply that such time or such manner, all the things you remove. Point number 1, I will summarize, answer my question. First one, which clause is added to OPC? In nomination clause, what will be there? When nominee will become member? Death or incapacity of the member. Sole member means a single member. When he die or incapacity, he will come and substitute him. Tell me now, can he voluntarily go? Before? Next, can member voluntarily remove him? But he has to give a notice. Company has to intimate to the ROC. You have to intimate to the nominee and also intimate to the ROC. That's what the summary of this. Everyone understood? Huh? Please read the last proviso. Provided also that any such change in the name of person shall not be deemed to be an alteration of memorandum. Sir, why? Question will arise or not? Why it is not an alteration of memorandum? A question will arise. Listen carefully. You should only answer. Any such change. Tell me, what is the change we are making? Change in the nominee. That means there is a alteration of which clause? Which clause? Nomination clause is contained in which section, which document? MOA. MOA is changed or not? Delta represents a change. Tell me, change in nomination clause is a change in MOA. Yes or no? Change in MOA is governed by section 13. Yes or no? Section 13 change requires a special resolution. Yes or no? There is only one member where to pass a special resolution. Therefore, it is deemed that there is no alteration. That's the idea behind. Hope you can understand the point. Nah? If there are 10 or 15 members, a special resolution concept will be there. One member, what resolution? He will only sit. Now, I am going to pass a special resolution. Those who want to raise hand, please raise. Thank you very much. Resolution has been passed. So this is the end of the small area called as one person company. Tomorrow's session, we are going to put a full stop to this chapter, incorporation and incidental matters. We are going to start with the main area of the syllabus, prospectus and share capital. Entire chapter, please. Like Tarzan, you are shouting. Prospectus and share capital chapter is one of the most interesting area because we will do public issue, we will do private issues, we will do debenture issues, we will see stock markets, how they run, valuation, everything inside stock markets. We are going to learn in these two areas, highly integrated with the subject financial management. Which two chapters? Prospectus and share capital. Very much interesting areas. So we will start maybe if possible tomorrow, or after tomorrow's session, we will be starting with the prospectus chapter. Clear everyone in the class? Yes, sir. Thank you.